reluctantly added its name, thrown its hat into the ring, and it said that it also participated, and also Jordan. Why did all these countries participate in Israel's defense?
Because they didn't want Israel to be hit so hard that it would elicit or prompt a massive retaliatory strike by Israel on Iran that would have blown the whole region up. That's why. It wasn't so much to protect Israel as it was to protect themselves from what could have been a really messy situation involving Iranian retaliatory strikes on Jordan and Saudi Arabia and Bahrain and the United Arab Emirates. So it wasn't so much to help us as it was to help themselves. I mean, we'll understand that, and that's fine so far as it goes. But we shouldn't draw any inferences from that as far as what they may or may not do in the future in the wake of an Israeli retaliatory strike of whatever dimension, whether it's a very weak strike that doesn't involve any significant damage, either in material or personnel to the Iranians, or whether it's a really significant and decisive strike on Iran that knocks them down. Look, the thing that's amazing, and people can't figure this out, we succeeded in really hurting Iran, both materially and from a public relations standpoint, with our strike on Damascus that resulted in the death of two of their leading generals. When I say materially, these are the guys one of them was in charge of the October 7th Hamas attack. The other one was basically in charge of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard outfits in Syria and Lebanon. Okay, we knew that there would probably be an Iranian reaction. Why did we just hit them and stand there like dummies? We've repeatedly done that, where we've managed to pull off a major successful attack on the Iranians, and we've just stood there waiting for a counterattack. What sense does this make? I mean, it's like we believe in one-offs, and the Iranians will play the same role. I know from my own personal experience in prison, watching a smaller person take down a larger one, that smaller guy didn't let the bigger one get up off the ground until he was either dead or completely incapacitated. It's the logic of a survivor. When we hit the Iranians in Damascus as hard as we did, we should not have stopped there. That was the time for what I call a preventive strike on Iran, a comprehensive involving nuclear weapons strike on Iran to put them down forever. But we didn't do that. As usual, we just stood there doing nothing, waiting to get hit. What sense does this make? It makes no sense at all. Unless, of course, things are pre-coordinated with the Americans, which it evidently was. But it's an awful dumb policy to pursue. It just doesn't make any sense at all.